Hello guys, KpShamino here with another video for the open beta, and today I'm a little bit sick, so therefore my voice is a little bit different than normal. But I just hit level 18 and it's time to go to Oregon. I farmed 15,000 currency once again. I took premium. I took premium for the simple reason that I can be in a private room. So it's a lot easier to make the videos then because nobody is sitting in front of me and lines and all that stuff. So now it's time for Oregon. I think I'm going to skip North Carolina because the problem at the moment is, and I think a lot of you guys got that problem, with the forward system that got a cooldown and you cannot sell your fish but only the next day, so you need to wait the whole time. That means that the levels and the currency are not balanced. I'm at the moment level 18, but I don't have the currency to go, for example, to Florida. So now I need to go to Oregon still. That's, I think, a level 14 zone. So I need to go back for my level. So that's a little bit a problem. I hope that they balance it out in the future. But I saw already something on the forums that Killer Whale is thinking about that you can sell your fish the whole day. And I don't think that would be really bad because in real life you can sell your fish the whole day too. So that's I hope that they're going to implement in the game. Otherwise, yeah, it's going to be always the same case because now at the moment I got currency for a level 14. I'm level 18. So the moment that I can go to Florida, I'm probably going to be level 24. So at the end, the margins are going to get bigger and bigger. So I don't know if that is the idea, but yeah, back to Oregon. So we are going to go for the trout. So we got a narrow spoon that we need. We got a narrow spoon, and I don't have the money to buy another rod or something else. I got the new net. I got the net now that is 25 kilograms. So let's have a look because I'm now just back from New York. I think this is the new one. No, this I already got. This is the new one, but I need to watch it that I can pay the travel cost at 7k. I cannot buy this, but it's only 25 too. So it's just the same like my old. You only can get like bigger fish in it. So what I'm going to do is I keep my setup from the previous video. That was the one in Colorado. So I'm still going with the Featherlight 215. He can handle 4 kilograms of fish. It can be a little bit problematic for trophy browns because they go a little bit higher than that. But we need to watch it. You got like an advanced, how can I say it, experience thing now in the game that you got more experience if you get a fish with lighter gear. Okay, so yeah, I cannot do a lot because I don't have the currency. So we are off. So like I said the last time, be sure that you always invest in the net. The net is most important. If this rod works, I use this rod from Colorado all the way to Oregon. So that means that's like 6-7 levels. So I want to say once again, if you guys are seeing this video, don't buy everything that you see in the shop. Just make a setup that can handle the biggest fish. If you want to check out what the weight is in some areas, just go to here, leaderboards, just go to fish. Is it this? Yes, and then you just take the place. For example, now we are going to Falcon Lake, and you see that the trophy rainbow trout is 3.6 kilograms. So that's, I think, the biggest that you can get. Or no, there is a unique rainbow trout too. So you need to always get a setup that can handle this fish. Mine is a little bit too low because I'm now at 2.9, but I think the margin is okay. So that's how you need to do it. Get your spinning rod, get the cash in, get the net. Always get the new net. Nets, they give money, and now with the forward speed cool down, you need to have a big net. So that's how it is. But enough said, guys. It's time for Oregon. So let's get the license. The license is not cheap at all. So that's 4,000 that you need to pay for it for one day. But that's real life. Then we go to the map and you need to pay 7k. So if you want to go to Oregon, you need to pay 11k that you need to have. So I think I got everything. Be sure that you plan it really good, guys, because otherwise you are going to be fucked and you need to go back to Texas. I read on the forum, I think it was from Lord Helmet, that he's already in Oregon, and in Oregon he said on the forum that the currency picks up. So he was talking about 6 to 7k each day. Then he went to Florida. It was even better. So until you go to Oregon, it's going to be very difficult. But before the beta, it was just the same. If you were in Missouri, if you were in New York, if you were in Colorado, it was very hard to farm currency. So not a lot of things changed. So once you go Oregon and you can smack all that trout, you got very big fish, you got fish. It's going to go a little bit better. So let's check it out, guys, how it goes. But I remember that they need to rebalance the system a little bit, I think. The forward system is not computing really well with how much currency you make compared to the experience that you get. I think they need to find a better solution for that problem. But we are now in Oregon. So let's start here. So in Trout Lair, and I'm going to go to a new friend only room. So if you are a friend of me and you see this video, everybody is welcome. So just come to fish with me, but don't stand please in front of me the whole time, because otherwise I cannot make videos. That's the main problem. And yeah, that's not so good, because if people cannot see where I'm saying that you need to cast and all that stuff, so that's not so nice. That's not so nice, because I hate to make a video like that. So let's go to the first position that I know was in the past brown trout. And that was here at the left. I made a video in the past about it, so I was on the lake for 3-4 days. So let's have a look what the best time is. We are a little bit off of the best time, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to 10 o'clock for sure. Okay, and by the way, guys, I already got 3 unique cutthroat trouts in Colorado, and I got that golden mountain trout too. It's totally random. It's a very, very cool fish. I got a trophy too, but it's totally random. I think it's a kind of random fish. He doesn't got specific spots or spawning spots. I had them on 3 different positions, and it was just random. So you're catching cutthroat, rainbow trout, and all of a sudden, bang, there is that little fellow. He's a very little one. So I think that the trophy was only 0.8. I don't think that anybody got already the unique. And what I'm doing now? Why did I throw with my casting spoon? Yeah, okay. So I invest a little bit of bait coins in this casting spoon because he's OP. He was always OP for New York, but here it's not going to work because I don't think that the rainbow trout or the brown trout is going to bite that. I need to go to my narrow spoon, and it's not a good setup because this is 14G and my line can handle only 11G of lure weight. So I'm not sure. Was that a bite? Maybe a smallmouth bass, or is it just a snag, Evan? And I'm going to put the sound a little bit higher because I like environment. So I like the rest, and I like to listen to the nature when I'm fishing. So let's get this casting spoon out of the water because this is not going to work, I think. So let's first go to configuration. Let's go to audio. It's okay already. Let's put it on maximum. I need to put a little bit my sound higher. Or is it just too quiet here? Okay. Okay, I hear the water. Okay, it's okay. So let's go now for the narrow spoon. There you go. Yeah, terminal tackle weight is optimal. So let's throw over here to the loch in the water. So I'm going to go just a little bit around the lake, check out the brown trouts, check out what they give for experience. Currency you need to see, of course, I'm using premium at the moment because you need premium to get in a private room. I'm not sure why they did that, to be honest. But I think it's very strange because, yeah, I don't think that everybody is a very big fan of 3D adventures. And sometimes I think people like to fish on their own too. So, yeah. But yeah, maybe in the future they are going to remove it. But yeah, I don't mind a little bit support for the game, but I'm not going to pay every month 15 to 20 euros for this game to just play it like I want to play this game. So we need to watch what they are going to do in the beta. Or after the beta, I need to say. But now it's the focus on the brown trout, and I hope that I can catch one. So I'm fishing once again blindly. It's just the info that I got from the past here, so that's what I'm going to use. I got the impression that they didn't change the old spots, and that's normal to be honest, because if I go now to New York, you got lilies. You cannot put all that pike in the middle of the water, you know, because pike is not sitting in open water; they are sitting under cover. So the thing is that that's not possible. For trouts, that's another story. That's just you can put a hole somewhere, and I saw that in Colorado too, because there were some new holes that I discovered. So like I was fishing and I was all of a sudden, what the fuck? I got rainbow trout here, and they mixed up a lot of stuff too. So you can get on the old cutthroat trout, you get a lot of cutthroat trout still. You got rainbow trout, I got the golden mountain trout fellow too over there. So it's a little bit mixed. But yeah, at some point you're always limited by the environment you can. And here is the first fish here, guys. Check. Favorite fish, brown trout. Check that beautiful fellow. Check 315 currency for 1.4 kilograms. And now we are stepping into the next league. If you check that the chain pickerel was 1 kilogram, now we are going to the next league, and I already can see why this is giving me more money. So 1.4 kilograms, that's yeah, easily 6-7k if I'm not mistaken that I can earn here. And the good thing is you don't need to catch that many fish, because the lower levels the fish are smaller. If you see a young cutthroat, if you see a pickerel that's 0.3 gram, that it's only, so you need to catch a lot of fish. Now the fish is getting bigger, so it's easier to get them. And check the activity. Narrow spoon is so OP here. It's a pity that I couldn't buy the bigger spinners, but yeah, I just need to level a little bit. By the way, leveling is it's really cool at the moment. There is, in my opinion, there is no grind anymore, because I bought yesterday the premium when I was already level 15, and I made in 1 hour I made 3 levels. So that's how easy it is. Okay, it's premium. I think it's 50% more experience, but even without the premium, yeah, I start playing from the beta. That's now 2 days ago. I'm getting now slowly to level 20. So, and I didn't play the whole time because I needed to go to work too. So it was every day, let's say 3-4 hours that I played. So in total, let's say 10 hours roughly to get to level 20. So I guess 15 hours to get to level 20 if you don't have premium. That's not a lot if you compare it with the past. I think in the past level 20 was like easily 200-300 hours, if I'm not mistaken. You can probably do it in 100 hours, but still, it's in here another 1.8 kilograms. Excuse me, guys, for a moment. Yeah, I'm a little bit sick, so sorry for that. Sometimes I need a cough because yeah, it was yesterday so cold here. I think -6 Celsius, and I at the night I went to get my 2 chickens, and I put them inside because the chickens, they were so cold. They were sitting in their box outside, and yeah, I couldn't stand it, so I put them inside. I just made like a fence in the back of my house, and they are now sitting there. But it was really cool because I was sleeping, and they were making so much noise. A chicken makes a lot of noise, you know. It was the whole night long. So, but then, yeah, I'm not worried because I was looking on the internet, and they can stand the cold really well. But this night it was -6, and the problem is they were cold, I think, because they were shaking the whole time. So I just put them inside, and this night too. But tomorrow they are going back in the garden. So yeah, they were making a lot of noise, and I think with going outside this night, yeah, I went a little bit sick. So, but yeah, it will be okay. It will be okay. And I already got 2 brown trouts, so that's not bad. That's nice fishing. So let's try to get a couple of more. And I'm doing now the lift and drop, but I don't need to do it. By the way, the lift and drop works so good in New York, therefore I'm doing it. But I'm doing brown trout, so now it's stop and go. and stop and go, but very slow. Trout likes to get the bait very slow, and it's low barometric pressure at the moment, so it's going to be a very active day. So I don't know that works like that, but I'm just saying what I found on the Google and what some guys say. High pressure means not a lot of activity, fish is slow. Low pressure means a lot of activity. That's how it is. So I got probably today a very good day. And I already got 2 brown trouts and 700 currency too, so that's not bad. Okay, that was a good throw. Nice on the log. Nicely on the log. So after this we go to is this trout heaven? This is trout lair, and I think the pech at the right is trout heaven. So we are going to try to get the unique rainbow trout. I'm not sure that I can get it. So I saw today, just before the video, I saw a guy getting the unique shame pickerel in New York. It's just the same position. The position is just a little bit bigger, and I guess you can get them the whole day now. Still behind the left pech, behind the lilies. That's still a chain pickerel area. It's totally full with weeds, totally full with lilies. So that's predator heaven. Come on, brownie. Oh no, snack. Do I already got like diminishing hotspots? That cannot be possible. So let's do one or more trouts. Trouts, what I'm saying now. Let's do 1 or 2 more throws. Yeah, the problem is, what is very difficult in making videos? The moment that you start to think about something else, and that's multitasking. A human being cannot multitask. Yeah, the problem is that you say the same things that you are thinking about. So I was thinking now, where can I find trout in this lake? So on that moment, I was saying something else, but I said trout because it was in my head. So that's why I just said trout instead of throw. Yeah, there. Oh, what the fuck? You bastard. Yeah, he took my spoon. Probably, I think that was a smaller fish, like a rock bass or something. Because now at the moment it seems that they calibrate the lures really well. You can get so many fish on a certain lure. In the past that was not the case. So, but that means that sometimes you get like a bite of a very small fish because they hitting it too. And I think that was a rock bass. He took it for a brief moment. I didn't watch my line because normally you can see it on your line that is moving to the right a little bit and then he stops biting. He just spits it out again because he just cannot swallow it. Okay, no luck. Let's throw a little bit more to the right here. Maybe they are sitting a little bit away from the rocks. Okay, there we go. Yeah, and it's very deep there. You guys can already see the difference. My lure, it takes time to go down. So that's maybe the hole that they are sitting in. Because on the left it was not that deep. Yeah, I had right away 2 browns after each other, and I was thinking, okay, we got a lot of action. Oh, yeah, that was a good call. That was a really good call. So I saw it right away, 1-2 seconds until my narrow spoon hit the bottom, and it was the hole. So I need to go a little bit to the right. And the thing is, my setup can handle normal brown trout, but you already see it's not. They are spooling me a little bit. I think if I get a trophy, I'm going to be in trouble. It's going to take some time, but it's going to give me a shitload of experience and a shitload of currency. I'm not even sure that this is a normal. I think so. Maybe the previous one was 1.5 kilogram. Maybe we can beat the record. So let's have a look what we got here. Yeah, he looks fat. It's very fat and a beautiful fish, I need to say. Brown trout. But this is a rainbow, I think. Because he's not. No, no, it's a brown. It's a brown, I think, yes. And it's a normal one, but it's a one that thinks he's a trophy, I guess. No, trophy rainbow trout. Yeah, I was right. I saw his brawn here at the top, but at some moment I saw his belly too. His belly is totally different. Check this, guys. What a beautiful fish. Let's check him. He's so beautiful, the colors. That's why I like the brown trout. They got like so many colors together and their face looks cool too. It's not an ugly fish, but 501 currency, 233 experience, so a very good fish. So I already got a trophy. Let's try to go to the hole again. So let's have a check that there are sitting more fish in the hole. So 54 meters. And that's so strange about this setup. I already set it in Colorado that you can throw so far with it. It's a 7G setup, you know. That's 55, 61 meters I can throw with this stuff. So you can make a lot of distance with a very low in weight lure, in my opinion. So that means that I now already, I think, got more than 1000 currency earned. And I got 1/5 of my net is full. So 6-7k is possible. Is possible. It depends, of course, guys, because I think for trophy wise you get more money for the weight, and for unique wise you get more money for the weight too. And now at the moment you can just do easily with I. You can easily skip the fish. So if you got a fish, even if your net is full, you don't need to release that fish. So just push I, release some fish, and get the new fish in your net. And that's a really good feature because in the past, it was sometimes you didn't check your net or something. You got a fish, a unique fish, a very big trophy, and you were like, what the fuck? I need to release a fish, but you needed to go to the fishing net. So you needed to go to the menu. Now you just can push Y and just release a fish. And you don't need to throw your fish back because you're not always watching the net because you're focusing on fishing. And I need to say that I'm very happy that I came to Oregon because kilogram wise, weight wise, I got already a lot in a short time. So, and this is another brown trout, I think. Yeah, a beautiful one. 1.9.7, that's my record. So let's have a look to the fishing net. So I already got 1654 currency. That's a lot of money. And uh, my experience is going to the roof too. Check. I just leveled. So I'm just leveled to level 18 before I came here. Check. That's already almost 1/3 with 4 fish. Oh, there is no, this is my trophies. And I can show you guys, if I'm here, I can show you guys the new golden dude. Here it is, check. Check this fish. Narrow spoon, 0.8 kilograms. It's a very cool fish. The colors are so good. It's the colors of my favorite football team. Yellow and red. So, for the guys that live in Belgium, they already know what my favorite football team is. So, okay, that's not going bad, not going bad. I'm very happy. Currency is picking up. Experience is getting very high. Okay, I'm level 18, that's true. But still, this is a level 14 lake, I think. So that's not bad. So this is the last cast, and then I'm going to the area on my right to get because that was in the past unique rainbow trout area. And I'm going to do a couple of throws there. Then I'm going to the loch and to the waterfall to check out that I can get a cutthroat trout. And maybe in between I take a smallmouth bass too. I'm not sure that I got smallmouth bass with me equipment. So the casting spoon will work, I think. But they are not easy. In the past it was hard, very hard to get the smallmouth bass. But let's have a try. Let's have a try just to look. But I'm very happy. Normally now I need to work 2 days, guys. So for the guys that are interested in Florida, probably this night when I come back from work, I'm going to make a video, or probably Saturday night. So for the tarpon, I know a lot of guys are excited about tarpon, and I want to show you guys how it looks because I don't think that everybody is already level 18. Oh, where I am now? Ah, yeah, yeah, but indeed, Trout Lair is the position that I want to be. Ah, okay, yeah, yeah, here I need to be. So let's try to throw to the waterfall and let's have a look that there is still in the hole a rainbow trout here. 61 meters. Insane. And if I take the casting spoon 14G, I'm only throwing 45 meters. So I think it's just the design. The narrow spoon got a little bit the same. Yeah, I cannot say problem, but the same design as the medium spoon because you can throw really far with the medium spoon too. Always a little bit further. I think they just fly a little bit better to the air. They don't have a lot of resistance because of their shape, I think, and that's why they fly so far. But I think if I do a couple of days in this area, my stash of currency is going to be very high and I'm going to be easily 22, 23. And then I'm very close to Louisiana too. I'm very excited for Louisiana because these areas, yeah, we all know. So the fish is just the same. Sometimes you got another area that got a little bit more fish, but the fish is just the same, you know. Like I already got like a million brown trouts, million rainbow trouts. Maybe in the future, like I always said, maybe we can get a little bit more species. You guys know that I was always a big supporter for a lot of species in the areas for, yeah, that you can find them. It's a lot of more fun, I think. Because at the end, it's very simple. We always go for the biggest fish. So that's how it works in Fishing Planet. Or for a special fish. And here, a rainbow trout. So that's good. So the rainbow trouts are still sitting here. I'm not going to do a very far cast now because I think they are closer. This one was 30 meters. So, but they are biting really well. They are biting really well. I already got 8.2 kilograms. So a couple of more fish and my net is for half full. So, yeah, it's true. A lot of more experience, a lot of more currency that you get in Oregon. And they bite very, very quick too. Because in Colorado, even in the best time of the day, it was something. You had so many dead zones even, and then the main problem is okay, you can switch, but it doesn't matter a lot. You got one very good spot, two spots, that's on the left and on the right, but you can go in the open water, but the open water they are not biting that well. So it was very slow with the bite rate of the fish, even in the happy hour. So. But that was always the case. The low level areas, it was always hard to get fish. You can get, and what I mean is big fish. So, what I mean is, if you want to go lower species, that's possible, like a common one, you can get them very fast, but yeah, you need to catch a lot of them. And if your level is a little bit higher, you got a very big net, it takes a lot of more time than high level maps. But that's normal, I think that's a system that they use. I don't think that's a bad system. So the higher the level, the bigger the fish, because otherwise you don't want to go to that level. Check. I'm hitting something. Okay, cutthroat trout. Let's have a look that they are still sitting here on the loch. And why did I throw that far? Because I like to throw that far. Don't ask me why. I'm still an old timer, and in the past it was always if you want to get the big fish, you need to throw far. And I still do that. Don't ask me why, because now you can stand everywhere. You can even stand almost on the head of the fish. You can hit them with your penis if you want. So close the fish are the whole time for you. But still, it's in my head. The further you throw, the more chance you got to get a big fish. And that's very hard to get rid of. So, and what is this? He's making some noise. A cutthroat trout, I hope. But I need to say that they bite really cool, really good. No low tension, please. Yeah, the other day I was fishing in New York and there was like a very big shane pickerel and I was getting him and there was a guy standing near me and oh, check this, right away trophy cutthroat trout, and the fish was jumping like this. He was here and he jumped to that dude, and then I got low tension. He was gone. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? Why didn't you catch that fish with your hands? And he was like, "Yeah, what the fuck? I cannot do that." Yeah, I was just joking, of course, but it was a funny sight to see. Yeah, he jumped like 2 meters out of the water. It was almost in that guy is eye, so that's how high he jumped. And yeah, we got now the trophy cutthroat trout too, so that's not bad. At 50 meters, so they are sitting all over the place, the brown trout. So that's not bad. You can catch everywhere fish here. So because normally it was a lot closer on the rocks, like 25 to 20 meters, but now I got one on 50 meters and another one. Check this. This is so fun fishing, you know. If you can catch fish, because if you got that zone, so you do 4 or 5 throws and you cannot get fish. Okay, I know in real life it's just the same story. I know that, but I want to catch fish, you know. I want to get fish because if I need to wait and half an hour to get a fish, yeah, I just going to do something else. But 10, 10 kilograms already, guys, of 25 kilograms. So we already got the trophy rainbow trout, trophy cut throat trout. A brown trout trophy I don't have, but I don't think I'm going to catch it here, or I need to have a random fish. But I need to say that they bite. I think that the bite pattern went up. Because what I remember with my last video I made here, I need to do a lot of more effort to even get a bite. And I was fishing with an arrow spoon too. And with the low level gear, with the jig winner. So they just raised a little bit the bite pattern. I think. You never know. It's maybe too soon to say that, but if you got 2 trophies on 6 fish, that's not a bad percentage that I got. Okay, I think I'm a little bit too close now. Let's do a step to the left and let's throw again. A couple of more casts, guys, and then, yep, I'm going to stop the video because I got all the trout that I want, and that was my achievement that I wanted to reach. So, a very good place. You guys can see a very big upgrade. I mean, in experience, in currency. So it's worth to come here. Be sure that you got enough money. Be sure that you got a narrow spoon. Narrow spoon works. After the video for you guys, I'm going to show my setup. Again, I already showed it at the start, but maybe some guys missed it because yeah, it's a little bit a first look, a little bit a guidance for you guys. I know it's still open beta, but yeah, if you guys come here and you don't have the equipment, yeah, you're fucked. That's how simple it is. Because you need to come back, it's going to cost you 7k. So if you need to go home and come back, yeah, that's going to be problematic, and you probably need to go to a lower level lake. But yeah, at the moment I heard something about a guy that was talking to me, and he said that the spotted bass in Texas gives 100 currency. So that's not bad for Texas, you know. 100 currency. Check, check. Oh, is this a brownie? I think it's a brownie. So they are still here too. Yes, it's a nice brownie. Okay, so I got now almost, yes, the half of my net full. I'm fishing for 30 minutes, so that's not bad because I can see it the time that I made this video. So let's have a look to the inventory. Let's go to the fish keep net. That's 2,880 currency that I got. So that is, of course, with premium. I got now the half of my net, so that's going to be 6k. But let's have a look what a trophy gives to every kilogram. So you see here that the trophy cutthroat trout gives 309 currency. So that's for 1.2 kilograms. So I need to divide 309 by 1.2 and then multiply. But here the other one, he gives 205. So on the first side, there is not really a big difference in trophy currency and in normal one, but there is a big difference in experience. Here you can see it. So the experience is more than double, but the weight is not more than double. So experience one. Let's have a look at the rainbow trout. The rainbow trout, he gives a lot of more No, it's not true. No, it just gives the same currency than the trophy cutthroat trout. The brown trout? No. So it's just here is the that's almost double. So we got here the trophy rainbow trout. No. It's just experience. So currency wise, it doesn't matter. First sight at this, I need to do the calculations. Of course, you guys can do the calculations by yourself. Just divide the currency by the weight, and you know how much currency you get for every kilogram. So that's how you calculate it. If you want to go a little bit further, you can go to the gram section. You need to divide it by the gram, so that means by 1966, and there you know I got so much currency for each gram of fish, and there you can calculate it. But my first sight is there is not a lot of difference, so very good. Nice amount of fish, and you can catch a lot of them. So once again, the problem is forward speed is a big problem. So the first 2 days is not a problem because you don't have the cooldown method. But I think once again, I'm going to get a lot of levels in, but I'm not going to get a lot of currency in. Because now it goes faster. I got now bigger fish. My net is filling up a lot faster. But yeah, I cannot go to the other day or empty my fishing net. So Featherlight 215, the Espira Slim 2500, still the Mono 0.23, and the Narrow Spoon 7G10. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope that you guys enjoy the new beta. Just give support and info to the developers, because the developers listen to the community. Just say what you don't like, say it on a polite way. That's very important. Communication is always better than shouting to other people. It works a lot better with human beings. So I'm doing the same. Let's hope that they change some stuff that is not so good at the moment. I think we all know what is not so good at the moment. So, but that was it for the video. Next video is going to be, Florida. So it's all about the bass and the tarpon, of course. I'm for Florida. I'm not going to do like what I did now for these videos, because I want to check out Florida a little bit, and I know how I can show you guys tarpon, because I want to show it. It's a new fish. So that was it. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Happy New Year if I don't see you guys anymore. And I see you guys probably in the next video tomorrow or this night. Bye bye. Thanks for the support.